Well, welcome back. We are under that ABC7 first alert, but taking a look at our mountain camera right here, seeing mostly clear skies now. It cleared up a little bit than what we saw earlier at our 6 a.m. show. Looking like it can get warm for today, and not as warm as what we saw yesterday, but all in all, looking like a gorgeous morning, Paul.
Yeah, and we've been talking about the sunshine and being able to enjoy it while we can all morning. Ileana, usually after the show, every once in a while, if I'm feeling up for it, if it's sunny outside, might go play some pickleball or something like that. We still have maybe a little bit of time to get outside and enjoy it while we can.
Yes, right now will be the perfect time to go for a pickleball. Maybe I'll join you guys too. You learn how to play that game sooner or later. But let's look at the current weather as you see here in Rito. So I did want to shift my focus just for a moment just to see what they're going through, especially because they've been suffering from really massive floods. As you see here, currently they're under aerial flood watch, and it will end at 9 p.m. today. Now let's look at a future track causing precipitation for Rito. So as you see here, their largest storm is going to be around 9 p.m. today, and there's a lot of activity going on. And of course, we're hoping that it doesn't go into flood rainwaters. Now let's look at the current radar here in the borderland. As you see, there's nothing much going on. Maybe some few storms here in Las Cruces and Chaparral, but nothing to worry about too much at the moment. But let's look at the future track clouds and precipitation. Now this is once more, it's a likelihood of happening throughout the day. So as you see here around Cloudcroft, there is some storms that are brewing and slightly going to start getting bigger throughout the day. And as you see around 4 p.m., the areas that might be affected will be Las Cruces, Chaparral, and Guadalupe Pass. As you see here in the pink, that is some chances of hail. So we might be seeing that throughout the day. Now around El Paso and Las Cruces, those storms are slowly been shifting to the southwest, but again, around 5 p.m., make sure you take your umbrella and your raincoats just to prepare yourself for those big and heavy storms that might be coming up. As the day goes on around 8 p.m., that storm seems to become more massive as it feels the radar, and of course around El Paso it should slowly be starting shifting into heavier rain. Now around Monday at 12 a.m., the rains are shifted towards the east and affecting areas such as Guadalupe and Sierra Blanca, and so on and so forth until the day goes on. Now let's look at the winds currently as the 10-mile-per-hour winds. So it's nice and breezy at the moment, also in Las Cruces at 7-miles-per-hour winds. But as you see here with the future track, around Demi is going to be around 43 miles-per-hour winds at 5 p.m. And as the day goes forward around El Paso, 36 miles-per-hour winds. So this is when it gets a little bit more dangerous, especially for those huge trucks. It might sway your car back and forth. Maybe some tree branches are going to be broken. So please be careful out there, especially during those times. But throughout the day, it seems to go nice and bright until Monday. Now let's look at our ABC7 future track brought to you by Mattress Firm. Sunday and Monday are still going to be under that ABC7 first alert due to those storm chances and of course that wind gust. Now for Las Cruces is going to be quite similar Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday under the ABC7 first alert and lots of rain chances. Now let's go back to you.
Thank you so much, Ili.